you are still feeling the fallout from the pandemic, you are not alone. Small businesses across the nation, including right here in South Carolina, took a hit. And as they're finding their footing, one competition is looking to help new startups. And joining me now is Greenville financial advisor Erik Weir. Thanks so much for being here today.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, for starters, tell me a little bit about the 30k PowerUp competition.
Well, I started it after writing a book called Who's Eating Your Pie, and doing research during COVID and writing the book, I saw so much anxiety, depression, separation during COVID. I saw the South Carolina governors step up and provide a lot of direction, and I realized that most of the jobs being created were from entrepreneurs, small businesses. And so I wanted to have a contest to encourage that, and also give away $30,000 to encourage participation, also provide office space for some of the finalists, and some coaching along the way.
Absolutely. I know you're going to give $30,000 away to 3 Palmetto State startups.
That's right.
How are you going to pick a winner?
So there's a contest, and you can go to my website, erikweir.com, to find information, or Google about the $30,000 PowerUp. But you enter the contest, you submit a short video, and then we have some judges who review it, and then we begin to contact the finalists, and at the end we announce the winners.
I know you have until May 15th to apply, and you're doing this in partnership with Integrated Media Publishing. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
They're fantastic to work with. So every month what they do is they pick a finalist, they give them a little exposure, we begin to work with them, give them some coaching, and at the end you will have met a number of the finalists, and then we'll determine who the final winner is.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned this a little bit, but what have you seen help businesses kind of come out better and stronger from the pandemic, of those existing businesses?
It's really clarity. So when you have a pandemic or any setback in life, if you can take time and think and plan and get the clarity, you'll move so much faster than you ever imagined.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And can you tell me a little bit about your background? I know you are quite the expert when it comes to businesses.
Well, I've been involved in a number of businesses from film and creating movies, and also with real estate, self-storage, running hedge funds along that. So I've been doing it about 32 years. I've helped to start about 20 businesses, and I thought the things I've learned along the way, I'd love to help others and give back. Yeah,
and tell me a little bit about your book. I'm going to grab it. You have it right here. It's called Who's Eating Your Pie?
Yeah, so again, during COVID, I wrote that book, and I've learned so much from other people over the years about goal setting, about setbacks that I've had, and things I've learned from other people's setbacks. And I thought if I could put it in a book where you'd have a way to understand exactly where you are now, what you're doing, what your limitations are, begin to get clarity, set goals for the future, and then have a plan and a process to evaluate that, you can make massive change in a short period of time.
So not to spoil the book, but if you could give us maybe one piece of advice to a startup or to a business struggling, what would that be?
Take time to plan. The 15 minutes a day that you take time to really pick your biggest obstacle, and then come up with a number of ways to begin taking action to solve that problem today. That will change your life.
Yeah, I always say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Erik. Again, the 30k PowerUp competition will give away $30,000 to 3 Palmetto State startups this year. You can apply online by May 15th for a chance to win up to $15,000, personal mentorship, and free office space for 6 months. That winner announced this October. For more information, you can head to foxcarolina.com.
Now your